Hello. Hello there, everybody. Hopefully, you all can hear me. Obviously, the game is silent right now because this is where we left it, ominously, on a text box. Hello to Arkham Legion, Scoopy, Ash Grey, and anybody else who happens to be out there. Welcome, welcome. I am a little bit tired, I'm not gonna lie. We had some D&D today this afternoon, which was really fun. And my voice is feeling a lot better, but it is quite late. And my plan today is to finish off Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky so that next week, which will be either Wednesday or Thursday, whichever day that my September payments come through, I will be playing Pokemon Legends ZA on stream, which I'm very excited about. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise that my voice was a little sick this week so that I could play it next week instead. But no, having a good time right now. My partner is out at the moment, so he might come in and say hello at some point during the stream. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Why are you as the first one here, Scoopy? Because you are diligent, my friend. And also maybe because my channel, the videos are good, but like people don't know I live stream as much, so less people come in to check. But hey, I think that's cool that you're one of the exclusive people who happen to be here. That's pretty awesome to me. I hope you guys have had a good week since I've been away. I posted my staircases video on yesterday. I was going to say on Friday, yesterday, which I was very happy with. It was a very silly video. A very, very silly one. One I wasn't expecting to do well at all, but I wanted to do it just for the funsies, and I don't regret a thing. So I have got with me right now, I've got a lovely, I think it's like a cinnamon, cumin, and a couple other herbs, like kind of hot tea, a cold juice just to keep my throat going, and I'm not gonna pop into the alcohol tonight because my voice is still on its whole, like, it needs to be fixed sort of deal. But maybe when I play ZA, because you know what? I'm going to have to drink to deal with France. Okay, let's get into it. Last time, we ended up looking for a place called the Hidden Land. That is where Temporal Tower is, where we need to go in order to save this planet from its paralysis. Now, Grovile went to collect the Time Gears, while Ozzy and Ewan, well, we looked for a way to find out how to get into the Hidden Land. And we discovered that in the depths of a place called Brine Cave, there could potentially be a way. And in the midst of this cave, we were robbed by Team Skull, stinky, stinky, stinky Team Skull, who then got absolutely destroyed by the bosses of Brine Cave, and for all we know, they're fucking dead. Chatot then defended us with his life. He's not dead, but defended us with his supposed life against the bosses. We sent him packing. Wigglytuff and Chatot had a very gay moment. And now we are here with Ozzy, Ewan, and Grovile about to head on further. So, Grovile, how did you know to join us here? Wigglytuff brought me. What? Wigglytuff did? That's right. Wigglytuff had been looking for me. As soon as he found me, he asked me to go with him. Said you were close to finding the Hidden Land. It worked out fine, because I planned to join you anyway. Planned to join us? Wait, does that mean... That's right. I've collected all the necessary Time Gears. Yes! All we have to do now is get to the Hidden Land. So let's find that place with the strange pattern now. Yay, sound effects, let's go. Wow, there's water here. Hold on, this is seawater. Look at that, Ewan. Also, fair warning, Scoopy, I've noticed this. But compared to some of the other chatters, you do sound like you're maybe like 3 or 4 minutes behind in terms of like what's live and what's not, which is totally fine, completely okay, but just might explain why sometimes I take a little while to respond to you, because by the time you see my response, we've moved on a little while. The cave's mouth opens wide to the sea. We couldn't see it from outside because it's in the shadows. It's true. The sea is visible beyond the rock walls. It's nearly evening. We didn't notice the time go by. The tide rises up from here from that gap in the walls. Oh, that's a really pixelated image. What? Ewan, what's wrong? Hey, look at this! This is the same as the pattern on my relic fragment. I guess this is the same pattern that Chatot described. ZA has not been kind to a mono ice player. Oh no, I'm sorry, Ash. I know you were so looking forward to your mono ice playthrough. Let me bring out the relic fragment. Hey, the relic fragment. I don't drink that much alcohol, Scoopy, come on. Wow, the pattern on the wall's glowing now. It's as if it's reacting to the relic fragment. Ah! In the words of 2010, you could say it's fire in its laser. Oh, I've dated myself with that one. What? What was that? A beam of light shot out to sea. What's that out there? What? It's coming closer. It's swimming. God, these people need a Pokédex. Ozzy, Ewan, and Grovyle, correct? I don't remember what voice I gave her, so I'm just gonna go with a simple, powerful, independent woman voice. You know our names? Yes. I was informed by Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff told you? That pattern on the wall shot a beam of light across the sea. You appeared right after that. Can you tell me who you are? I'm Lapras. I am the guide to the hidden land. You're what? You made her deeply British, full-on Cockney. Oh, I'm sure I did. You can take us to the hidden land? You unleash the beam of light from the pattern on the wall. That is the signal for gaining entry to the hidden land. It is beyond the sea. Step onto my back. I will carry you across the sea. Don't be afraid. I'm exceptional. I can carry you all and more on my back. It's beyond the sea. The hidden land. Ewan, Ozzy, let's go. Beyond the sea. Lego. Saving adventure. I mean, if I'm good enough at this game, these last 2 chapters are going to be done in like an hour, hour and a half. This is not going to be a very long, unless I mess up in the final dungeon, which can very much happen. Oh, Guildmaster. How is Chatot? Will he be alright? Yep. He needs to sleep and recover tonight. I think he'll be fine tomorrow. Yeah? I'm glad to hear that. Yep. That's a load off my mind, by golly. Hey, that's great. Chatot will be okay, hey. Guildmaster? What is it, Sunflora? Guildmaster, you said Chatot saved you at that cave long ago. Can you tell us about it? specifically for my true crime podcast because, those guys almost murdered you guys. You were basically murder victims, but you just didn't get murdered. I just want to hear about it, just a little bit. Yep, this is what happened. Whistlebeak will be just fine, just need some kisses on his boo-boos. Exactly. Guildmaster, watch out! Oh, that was fun, actually. My D&D character I played today, Torin, I do the same voice I do for him with Chatot, except with slightly less pompousness, and more kind of awkwardness, but it was very fun revisiting that voice with its original character. Kabutops and his brutes attacked us without warning. Chatot reacted first and shielded me from them, and then he got knocked out. I sent Kabutops' gang packing after that, but Chatot was knocked out. I didn't know what to do. I was in a panic because I couldn't help Chatot. That was when Lapras appeared. Lapras? Yep, Lapras. Lapras saved Chatot. Iconic. Oh, I see. That's how you met Wigglytuff, Lapras? Oh my god, they were telling the same story. Yes. I didn't intend to reveal myself at all. But I changed my mind the instant I saw Chatot on the ground. I simply had to help. Afterward, I made Wigglytuff promise me something. A promise? Yes. Hey, so what was the promise? I think Lapras recognized that we were an exploration team right away. So, he said to us that he couldn't tell if we were bandits with big ambitions or if we were an exploration team with good intentions. So he asked, for the sake of the world's peace, that we please not investigate the peculiar pattern there. That's what he asked of us. Yep, Lapras is a he. So, what was your reply, Guildmaster? Wigglytuff promised to honor my request most agreeably. Then he danced with a perfect apple on his head and went la 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 for about 10 minutes while Chatot bled out. He said he owed me thanks for coming to Chatot's aid, and that he would stop all investigations into the matter. And yet you let Kabutops and his gang live right before the pattern in Brine Cave? Despite the fact they were outlaws with big ambitions? So that's what happened. But why didn't you want anyone to investigate the pattern? In the Hidden Land is Temporal Tower where Dialga reigns. Dialga feared intruders could wreak havoc at the tower that regulates time. Dialga decided to protect Temporal Tower. He hid the Hidden Land in a gap in time. A gap in time? Yes. It is hard to explain, but it is a gap in time itself. It's the space between parts of a split second. I see. No wonder the place couldn't be found. A gap in time. No one could ever hope to go to such a place. No. Dialga left one key for entering the Hidden Land. That's a special fragment with a mysterious pattern etched into it. When I heard Wise Old Torkoal's tale, and when I saw Ozzy's relic fragment, I finally understood. I realized then that the peculiar pattern was linked to the Hidden Land. And that's when I headed out to Brine Cave before everyone else went, because I had to see Lapras. I met with Lapras and explained what was happening. How time was stopping all over, and how the world was in peril. I also explained how the time gears needed to be taken to Temporal Tower, and then I danced with a perfect apple on my head for 10 minutes, going la 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 la, while no one was bleeding out in the corner because I was there alone. So I asked him to reveal how we could get to the Hidden Land. So, what happened? Lapras revealed it to me. He said that the relic fragment chooses who will go to the Hidden Land. The relic fragment itself does that? It chooses? On its own? Yep, apparently so. And the relic fragment chose Ozzy. Hey, why did the relic fragment choose Ozzy? I don't really know. I think Dialga wants to prevent those with bad intentions in their hearts from entering Temporal Tower. That's why the important thing is the purity of heart. So Ozzy's heart must have resonated with the relic fragment. Anyway, we can do no more to help. From now on, this burden belongs to Ozzy and Ewan. It's Team Billy Boy's weight to bear now. It's entirely up to them to get to the Hidden Land. It falls to them to stop the destruction of time. Looking at some screenshots of ZA, some of the random NPCs are on some different timing. Freak, depression, horny, you name it. Oh, my furry group has been sharing the one where it's like, oh, if only I could be reincarnated as a Pokemon, and I felt very attacked as a Mystery Dungeon fan. I'm very excited to play the game and see like all of these NPCs and experience it for myself. I think ZA is going to be a lot of fun for me. Hey, Lapras. Yes? You've been swimming a long time. Are you doing okay? I'm fine, Ozzy. No need for concern. Because we're almost there. See? It's coming into view. What? On the far horizon, do you see where the sea looks a little different? It's true. The waves. The waves are all twisted up. Oh, banger! 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 Lapras, what is that? The edge of the gap in time. That is the portal through which we will go to the Hidden Land. Oh god, animation, animation. Okay, here we go. Oh god, animation. Ah! In my Pokemon game? I miss sprite-based Pokemon. I need to play some fan games. Whoa! Lapras! Lapras is flying! No, that's not it. This isn't flying. We're crossing the Sea of Time. I mean, Lapras is flying. Yo! Lapras, is that it? Is that the Hidden Land? Yes, that's the Hidden Land. We're going in. Banger moment. Love that moment. Love the reveal of the Hidden Land. Which is genuinely one of the most threatening areas in the whole game. There is supposed to be a duh that plays that does not play in those cutscenes for some reason. This is the Hidden Land? Arkham Legion. Lapras ejects from the water and starts flying. You were joking? Actually, Arkham, you've never seen this game to completion, right? Because obviously you didn't know that, so you clearly don't know the story then. Interesting, if that's the case. We finally made it here. Aim for the tower, goddammit. Please, look ahead. Hey, what's that? Never seen it before these streams. Nice. Is that perhaps... Yes, it's Temporal Tower. That's where Dialga is. That's where we have to go. The time gears have to be taken there. But if you take a close look, that place seems to be floating in the sky. I wonder how we're supposed to get there. You must take the Rainbow Stone Ship. The Rainbow Stone Ship? Sounds kind of gay. Yes. Far ahead you will find the old ruins. There you will find an ancient mystical vessel, the Rainbow Stone Ship. It will take you to Temporal Tower, but only if you can prove your queerness. Thank you, Lapras. This is the extent of what I can do for you. From here, you're on your own. Good luck on reaching Temporal Tower. Okay. Grovyle, Ewan, we don't have far to go now. Let's keep it up. I just want to check. Yeah, okay, so if you really want to, you can return to Treasure Town whenever you want to just kind of do missions, train up. Obviously I'm not doing that. But I am going to be very afraid right now because this is a difficult dungeon. Straight up. This is one of the more difficult dungeons in the game. I tend to struggle here, so I need to make sure that I'm going in with everything I actually want to bring. I'm not going to bring any violent seeds. I don't need those for here. I need them for Dialga. No, I pressed the wrong button. Aha. Yeah, the violent seeds I'm saving for Dialga because when you use them, it just increases, like, all of your damage. And what I'm gonna do is take out all of my Reviver seeds. Because, quite frankly, we're going to need them. Let's go. This is one of my favorite music tracks in the game as well. It's so calm compared to, like, other tracks in the game, but it kind of, like, it gives just this feeling of mystery. This feeling of you are truly in a place where you should not be. And then you're just gonna randomly get hit with, like, hail and sandstorms because a lot of the Pokemon that live in the Hidden Land can use those. Oh, Rampardos. Oh, Rampardos. Special Episode 0 Rampardos. Like, a handful of people will understand that reference. Hehehe. I don't remember how many floors the Hidden Land is, but it is a long one. Both this and Temporal Tower are dungeons that have the, like, two halves to them. So we'll go Hidden Land, and then we'll go into, like, the deeper part of the Hidden Land. Oh, I think it's, like, the Hidden Highlands. And then after the Hidden Highlands, it's Temporal Tower, and then Temporal Pinnacle. Yo, level 30, let's go. That is the level we should be right now, quite frankly. I'm very happy with that. Although maybe we're actually gonna have an easy time here. Maybe I'm not even gonna struggle. Oh god, I got a Chomp. Ah! Garchomp's gonna hurt me. Bro, you're confused. How did that happen? Oh yeah, my partner and I are rewatching a couple Marvel films because we were just in the mood, and we ended up rewatching the first two Guardians of the Galaxy movies. He wanted to watch the third one with me last night, but it was like 1 a.m. We had to be up early in the morning, and if we had watched it, it would have been like 3:30, and I would have been dead today. But I've never seen the third one, so my partner is, like, desperate to make me watch it. Oh, Purugly. Ew. But I need to get Ozzy's little level up, don't I? Ozzy's level 29, and that's not okay. Grovyle, meanwhile, level 46, if anyone's noticing that. But for a level 46 Pokemon, only having 125 health is a little bit weak. Not gonna lie. You know, Ozzy is, what, 16, 17 levels below Grovyle? I don't know, quick maths. And he's only 20 HP behind? That's kind of crazy. Oh no. No! Tropius is a fucking nightmare in this game. Unironically, one of the worst Pokemon. Oh, we're fucked. We're already fucked. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I know, I'm wasting 2 Reviver Seeds doing this. I'm wasting 3 Reviver Seeds doing this, but he was gonna kill Ozzy anyway. Oh, I'm pissed now. That's actually, like, full-on fucking pissed me off. God damn. Ah! Go to fucking sleep, mate. Go to fucking sleep and stay in bed. Tropius. Ugh. Anyway, does Ozzy not have anything else on? Nope, I was wondering. Absolutely heartbreaking scenes when all of those Reviver seeds got wasted. Professional Mystery Dungeon players are gonna be looking at me like, Billy, what was that? That was bad, Billy. That was so bad. So I'm gonna throw them away because I don't need them anymore. Yeah, Tropius is dangerous in this game. At least to my character, because my character obviously is a water type. Wish he was like that in the actual games, instead of being kind of, honestly, not that good most of the time. No, no, go away. Yeah, Grovyle, you deal with him. Go on, Grovyle. Go on. There you go. There you go. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, and it obviously goes without saying, but we can't recruit any of these Pokemon because, they're from a prehistoric hidden land, and if we were able to recruit Pokemon, it would kind of defeat the purpose of, going in with just, like, our regular team and no one else. Hello. Bastiodon, can you not? Bastiodon, I don't want you to endure. I want you to die. And because he killed himself, we don't get the experience. That is very homophobic. Oh, and there's a Dragonite. Oh, no. But we know where the stairs are. At the Vaporugly. We know exactly where the stairs are. We know what we need to do. We know where we need to go. We can literally see them on our screen right now. Hi, Dragonite. I'm gonna see your Mega soon. But again, like, I don't know if I'm gonna want Mega Dragonite when Mega Starmie exists. I'm so excited for Mega Starmie. I think it's cursed in every way. I saw a video of it running towards a trainer today, and I was like, I need that thing on my team. Manectric. It takes an incredibly high level of intelligence to understand Mega Starmie. You know, the IQ that you would need, it's, oh, I mean, it would just, it's too far, it's too much. Your brain would simply explode from not knowing how to process Mega Starmie. Oh, good luck right there. Really happy with that. And the good thing is, if we get through the Hidden Land, Temporal Tower is actually like one of Mudkip's best dungeons in this game, aside from one type of Pokemon. But most things there, Mudkip and Trico are both really good against. So I just need to get through here. That's all I need, is to just barely survive. What's my favorite Mega? Ooh, tough choice. There are some good Mega Pokemon out there. I've always been a fan, obviously, of Mega Lucario. Mega Swampert is really cool. As much as I dislike Blaziken, Mega Blaziken is very cool. I really like the new Mega Greninja from the ZA, but only because I just love the goofiness of him just hanging off of a fucking shuriken. I just think it is hilarious to me. Although Ash Greninja is better in every inconceivable way. God, I'm trying to remember other Megas, because my brain is not, My problem is that, for me, my relationship with Pokemon kind of stopped for a very long time after Gen 5. Gen 5 was my kind of final hurrah into Pokemon. I played Pokemon Black and White for years. Me and my friends at school, we would actually just like... We had our own little Pokemon league that we made, and I was one of the Elite Fours. And the first person that challenged us absolutely demolished us, and it was a humbling experience, let me tell you that. But because of that, I had so many fond memories. Yep, let's trigger the self-destruct again. So many fond memories. Oh, no, no, go away, Tropius. You're such a problem. Goodbye. Goodbye, Grovyle. Tropius is my fucking worst nightmare today. Holy fuck. Which is annoying because Ewan can learn Ice Beam. But I think Ewan has to get it from a TM in this game, or if he learns it naturally, he learns it way too late for it to be applicable to this game. But I know he can learn Ice Beam because I've taught him Ice Beam in past playthroughs. But then you're at the RNG gods of being lucky enough to... Oh, hi, Manectric. Being lucky enough to get the TM to spawn. Okay, I think if we get through here, then we will be at the midpoint of the dungeon, which is good for us. Because once we're at the midpoint, that's, like, in my opinion, the hardest part done. Quite frankly. I haven't even had to use any sort of power-up. I haven't had to use a max elixir. None of that. You know, I'll have to have a little look at the list of megas and see if there are any that I'm because I'm definitely forgetting some that I really like. Almost certainly I am. But I'll have a little look later. Ow, stop it. Okay, this is just gonna loop back around to where we were, so there's no point in me continuing down this path. Instead, I should loop backwards because the stairs are gonna be somewhere back this way. I'm kind of just praying that we don't run into any other Pokemon. Oh, it's going to be in that room there. It's going to be in that room there for sure. Oh, that's unlucky. Come on, Ozzy. Quick attack or energy ball, whatever you want. You've got this, Steva. Oh, it's over on the... It's over on the... It's down here, right? Oh no, it's all the way at the Oh my god. This layout, they were like, we can sense that this is the final part of this bit of the dungeon and we're gonna make you run everywhere. It's over here. Right? It has to be. If that was Ice Beam, I would have screamed. The scream I would have scrumped. Want a rundown of the new ones revealed so far? I'm okay. Oh, Mega Malamar. I like Mega Malamar. Mega Malamar's fun. Oh yeah, I need to take a sip of my hot tea before it gets too cold. Billy.exe has stopped working. I hope the stream's still working. What? Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to quickly sip basically the rest of my tea before we continue, because since it's a hot tea, I need to finish it before it cools down. Otherwise, if it's cooled down, it's just cold water, which is fine. But cold flavored water that's meant to be hot doesn't taste that good. Oh, Mega Horluch is good as well. No, I agree, Arkham. I didn't see that message. Mega Horluch is great. Scoopy, as said, if you're feeling a bit, like, lonely in this chat, I do also have the Twitch chat over on the Twitch channel, and Arkham is active there, so you'd have someone to bounce off of there if you go that way. Have I tried peppermint tea? I have tried mint tea. I don't think I've tried peppermint specifically. I probably would enjoy it, though. I do like peppermint. I like any form of mint, like mint chocolate ice cream, for example. Love mint chocolate. Love pink. Don't like a bomb of snow. Gonna smack him in the face. Yeah, the second half of the Hidden Land, the Hidden Highlands, is very annoying because of the bad weather. Because you will constantly be running into Pokemon that can cause weather conditions. And the weather conditions in this game make healing very inconvenient, like incredibly so. And you'll often find the staircases on these floors to be in very, like, in the corner of, like, the various rooms that you enter, which can often make you actually miss it if you're just looking at the rooms from, like, the outside. Like, they really turned up the generation in this one. I'm not picking up a rock. I don't need a rock. Slay! Love that for me! The sooner I can get through this dungeon without wasting any Reviver Seeds, the better, because the next fight is basically where I need these Reviver Seeds, because I have lost so many runs on the next boss fight. No, no, no. No, no. Stop it. Perugly. Ozzy, you know, if you're injured, you can use Mega Drain or whatever it is. That works too. That would get you health back. That would make you feel much better about yourself, I'm sure. Don't have Twitch? Oh well, no problem. Peppermint hot chocolate, you haven't lived until you've tried that, my friend. I don't think we have that in the UK or in Spain. I'll have to, because there are a couple like specialty stores I can check. Or I can order it off of Amazon or something, but it sounds absolutely divine. That sounds amazing. Okay, alright, Hidden Highlands, you're giving me some really good RNG right now. Thank you very much. Ooh. I will take this. I will take this so quickly. Oh my god. Wow. No! Tropius. Sorry, my instant reaction is just to fear Tropius. Do you know there's like the meme shirt that like male fishermen wear where it's like fish fear me or something along those lines? It's like a full-on meme. I kind of need one of those, except it's a Tropius instead. And instead of Tropius fear me, it's I fear the Tropius. So basically, I need a completely different shirt to what I was thinking of, and my little reference here doesn't even work in my own brain. Or like, it's a Tropius, but he's wearing a shirt that says Mudkips fear me. That would be funny to me! I am fucking pissed, mate. I am fucking pissed, mate. Oh, do you want to watch me do something really fucked up? Actually. Do you want to watch me do something really fucked up? Yeah. I just turned that fucking Tropius into a fucking scarf. I just skinned that bitch. Unironically, one of the funniest things you can do in this game. Monkeys love me, billies fear me. Wow. This place is... Hi, Mew. This dungeon would have been easier if you started with Arceus, your mistake. Ow, Ash! That is the exact same humor that I use on my partner, actually. So my partner finds it very funny that you're using that humor on me, because it's like giving me a taste of my own medicine. It's incredible. Look at it, Ewan. Look at all these fantastic paintings and inscriptions on the walls. Like Lapras said, this place is the old ruins. The Rainbow Stone ship should be here. Yup, that's right. Let's go in there. What is this place? I'm not sure myself, but I would imagine it must be the Temple of the Old Ruins. Let's head up these stairs while I sip my tea. I remember at the start of this game, they actually show a shot of this area right at the very beginning. I think right after you like start like your team and it does like the title card. I think the title card is here for some reason. This appears to be the top. Hey, look here! The strange pattern is here too. There's a small indentation in the middle. I wonder what it's for. Oh, what's that? What is it, Ewan? There's a stone tablet. There seems to be something inscribed here. Yeah, they're dumbasses. They're kind of stupid. Like, oh my god, what is this convenient relic fragment-shaped hole? Oh no. What are these? These strange runes? This is inscribed with unknown letters. It's written in an ancient language. Can you read it, Grovyle? Yes, I've researched extensively to learn about this. Really? Great! Quick, read it! Don't be so impatient, give me a minute. So, Grovyle? I've got it! It appears this place itself. This is the Rainbow Stone ship. What? This is it? Yeah, that's right. There's an indentation there. Here it is. Ozzy, this is where it goes. Fit that fragment with the strange pattern on it into the indentation. What? You want me to put the relic fragment in there? That's right. That will activate the Rainbow Stone ship. We can ride it to Temporal Tower. That's what it said on the tablet. Really? Try it and see. Okay. I'll fit it into this hollow spot. That's quite enough of that. Who's there? The Sableye! Ha ha ha! Hoo hoo ah! Dusknoir? How did you get here? Quite simple, actually. I had Master Dialga warp us here directly. After all, I knew that you would inevitably come here. Waiting here spared us the bother of having to search for you. Unfortunately, you are coming back to the future with me. Sableye, take them to the dimensional hole. Yeah, he cheated. He hacked. Dialga was pay to win. Hey, there's the dimensional hole. Sableye, into the dimensional hole with them. Psst, Ozzy, Ewan. Yes? I'm with you. Yeah, we're gonna fight. Well, well. You display some feeble resistance, knowing that it's futile. You expected anything less? You leave me no choice. I'll simply defeat you here, then take you to the future. It makes no difference to me. The odds are overwhelmingly stacked against you. How much resistance can you even serve up? Show me. Swarm them. Yeah, this is the fight that fucks me up. Because, the Sableye hurt, Dusknoir hurts, and if you don't have Reviver Seeds, you almost certainly are going to lose at least one team member very quickly. So let's pop off those. Obviously, Grovyle can only do what Grovyle can do, so I'm just gonna Water Pulse. And our aim is to try and kill the Sableye as quickly as we can. The more Sableye that we can take down, the easier our life is going to be when it comes to... Don't attack Dusknoir, Ozzy. And obviously every single one can actually attack. Yep, Ozzy's gonna go down, but that's alright, we've got Reviver Seeds. That is literally what I have been saving these Reviver Seeds for. Honestly, I probably should have more, but it is what it is. Ooh, 57 damage, critical hit. Alright, Sableye, calm down. Okay, I think we're alright now. Okay, that's actually not good. That's really not good. We are burning through every bit of our resource. Oh, I don't want to look at how many Reviver Seeds we have left. We have 2. I have 2 Reviver Seeds to beat the game with. Oh no. Hidden Land. Absolutely ruining me. Making me bankrupt here. Okay. It could have gone worse. We could have lost all our Reviver Seeds. Gah. 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 I refuse to lose. So foolhardy. You dared to challenge me? For all the effort in the world, with your puny power, you had no chance of winning from the start. Dusknoir is truly tough. Don't give up. There's a way out of this. That's easy for you to say. You've done admirably well for those as pitiful as you. But it's all over now. This is the end! The mouth on his stomach, it opened up. He's going to do something. Is he going to unleash a move on us? From that mouth on his stomach? Wait a second. The mouth on his stomach. That's it! This could work! What is it, Ewan? What? Forza Combine moves down his stomach? Is that possible? There's no time! It's a one-shot, Grovyle! Take this! Get fucked! I have played a Zelda game. I know how to energy tennis. Dead. We did it. Hey, Zoe Lindwall. I watched the Mystery Dungeon anime before playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Oh, so this part basically gets spoiled for you. Yeah. Oh my god, that's so true. Because there was 2 episodes of the Mystery Dungeon anime, that special episodes they commissioned. One that's like the very first like meeting between like the protagonists, and then this bit for some reason. Like this part had an anime adaptation. And I don't know, I just found that so cool. Dusknoir is down. We've finally beaten Dusknoir.
Where? It can't be. Where? Lord Dusknoir. Lord Dusknoir was defeated. Where?
Your Sableye ran off. You just have no luck attracting reliable allies. Ugh. Ozzy. What is it? Go to the top of the temple. Put the relic fragment in that hollow spot. I want you to check if the Rainbow Stone ship actually works. Meanwhile, Ewan and I will keep an eye on Dusknoir here. Okay, I'll go do that. If the Rainbow Stone ship works, we can go to Temporal Tower. I hope it activates. Ugh. Don't move. Ugh. Grovyle. Ewan. Is this really... Is this what you really want? If history is changed, we Pokemon of the future will disappear. What? If history is changed, Pokemon of the future will disappear? It won't be just me. Both of you. Grovyle and Ewan alike. Since you come from a future that will cease to exist, you will both disappear too. Is that what you really want? If we change history, we'll disappear too? Is Dusknoir telling the truth? Grovyle? Yeah. This was a moment that hit my young brain. Because in the previous Mystery Dungeon game, you're just a human that gets sent to the Pokemon world to stop a meteor, basically. It's pretty tame. This one dropping the, you're not just gonna go back to the human world, you're going to fucking die if you succeed in your mission, is kind of hardcore for a kid's game, in my personal opinion. It's true, Ewan. If we change history, we will disappear. Grovyle! But that doesn't matter. If it means restoring time and bringing peace to the world, it's what I came to the past to do. Celebi too. She helped us, knowing that she will disappear if we succeed. Even Celebi? Oh, I recall when we were in the future. Besides, if you would be so kind as to prevent the planet's paralysis, we'll finally be spared the agony of this world of darkness. Yeah, she really wanted to devote her whole life wussy. When Celebi said that she would devote her whole life, so this is what she meant. And Ewan, you came with that same resolve. We came from the future fully accepting what would happen to us. But the way you are now, you don't remember that resolve. I know this is coming as a great shock to you, but we have no choice in the matter either way. If we don't act, time will be destroyed. The planet's paralysis will begin. To bring peace to this world, we have to disappear. Try to understand, Ewan. What? So that's how it was. I came to this world with such a resolve. Knowing that if we succeeded, we would disappear. But if we don't act, the destruction of time can't be stopped. That means we have to do it. Even if that means I must disappear. Oh, Ewan. But there's just one thing. One thing changed for us by coming to this world. It's true that we had the resolve to complete our mission. That's what was true when we first came back to this world. But we had absolutely nothing to lose, and nothing to go back to. But Ewan, this changed for you when you became a Pokemon. You found a friend, and partner, and potentially lover, we haven't got there yet, in Ozzy. Ozzy looks up to you. If your partner found out that you might disappear, I'm sure Ozzy would be crushed. Ozzy is a good spirit, but if the future is altered and you disappear, your partner will... Ozzy will be left all alone. I finally understand. If I change history, I will disappear. If I disappear, Ozzy will be... Ozzy. Wow, it's so heavy to drop this on a fucking kids game, goddamn. I'm not gonna say it gives me chills, but like, I just think it's a really good twist, and it's genuinely really well built up across the game. So I really respect it. Because, like, in these games, they have to come up with some fucking excuse to get rid of the player at the end, because they set a precedent. And this one, I think, is probably, like, the second most hard-hitting in the series. The next game in the series, Gates to Infinity, which I would also love to play on the channel if I can get it working on my 3DS emulator, my 3DS, has one of the most emotional endings to any story. But, yeah. Here it is. It's this hollow spot. The relic fragment is supposed to go in this spot. That will activate the Rainbow Stone ship, Grovyle said. It's worth a try. Ozzy placed the relic fragment in the hollow spot. Whoa. It moved. Ozzy's depression arc will be legendary. It moved. You have no idea. I have headcanon depression for this thing so many times. What was that? Ozzy's done it. That noise. It has to be the sound of the Rainbow Stone ship activating. Grr. Grr! Damn, hitting a child. I won't. You'll never change history. Grovyle. So, you shielded Ewan, Grovyle. That's taken a heavy toll on you. Very well. You're going down first. What are you doing? Dusknoir, I'm taking you with me. We're going back to the future. What? Ewan, it's up to you now. Those are... time gears. Okay, team. The Rainbow Stone ship's set to go. What's happening? Ozzy, this is it for me. I'm taking Dusknoir. Back to the future. Huh? What? I can never come back here again. Watch Ewan's back. Promise me. But... take your place, Grovyle. I can't. I mean, I'm literally a Trico, and I'll evolve into a Grovyle, which is it's a bit on the nose, don't you think? You must and you will. Because you can, Ozzy. You two are the greatest of combinations. Unhand me! Release me! We're almost there. Quiet. Ewan. Take care, Ewan. I was lucky to have known you. Though the parting hurts. The rest is in your hands. Grovyle. Sorry for the hold-up, Dusknoir. Grovyle? Why? Grovyle. The sound of the Rainbow Stone ship. It's getting louder. The Rainbow Stone ship. It looks like it's gonna move. But... Grovyle... Grovyle... It's sad. I'm too sad to even move. But... Right. If we don't hurry, the Rainbow Stone ship might just leave without us. Grovyle, I may be sad, but right now, we'd better go. The Time Gears. The Time Gears. I'd better gather them up. Wait for us in the future, Grovyle. We'll stop the planet's paralysis. We'll change the future into a better world. A world in which Grovyle can live happily. We won't fail. But what Dusknoir said. That's right. If the future is changed, Grovyle will disappear. And now they're playing the fucking music box version of this theme, I swear to God. And I will disappear too. Hey, Ewan. The last thing Grovyle said to you, Ewan. Though the parting hurts, the rest is in your hands. His last words. Parting hurts. I understand that feeling. I understand how it hurts. Grovyle was partners with you for a long time, Ewan. I think it must have hurt Grovyle terribly to leave you. That may be what he meant. But no, that isn't it. Grovyle's last words, they weren't about me and Grovyle. He meant me and Ozzy. Grovyle said what he did because he knew that I would have to leave Ozzy eventually. When history has changed, I will disappear. My time together with Ozzy is ending. This is our last adventure. Hey, Ewan, we have to do this. For Grovyle's sake. Let's go. To Temporal Tower. Ah, man. Whoa, it's getting louder. It's about to move. Let's get on it, quick. And then as they walk through the blue light, they get disintegrated because it's actually flames. I keep waiting for those time gears to turn into Kling Clang. Gen 4, bitch. There were no Gen 5s. Hey, look at that. Temporal Tower. Finally. We're on our way. We're going there. Here we go. That's not attached. We're nearly there, Ewan. There's no turning back now. Hey, up there. The top of Temporal Tower is glowing red. What could that be? Let's hustle. I made a parkour map of Temporal Tower in Minecraft once. Oh, banger, 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 banger. Dun dun. This is the best fucking dungeon theme in the game. This is the entrance to Temporal Tower. Whoa, the ground's shaking. Did it settle down? What was that tremor anyway? Hey, that reminds me. Groval once said something about this. He said that time started going out of control everywhere because Temporal Tower began collapsing. So that tremor we just felt. Temporal Tower could be collapsing as we speak. We have to hurry, Ewan. Alright, what the fuck do I have in storage? I have orange berries, we're bringing them with us. I have pure seeds, we're bringing them with us. I have violent seeds, we're bringing them with us. I have warp seeds in case I need to get rid of someone. No, I'm not gonna bring the warp seeds. I'm gonna bring Fossil, I'm gonna bring Petrify. And I'm gonna bring Fofir. Alright. Let's do this. The final dungeon. Temporal Tower. Now, as said, Temporal Tower is actually quite good for both Ozzy and Ewan because it has a lot of Pokemon that are weak to water and grass type moves. But of course, that doesn't necessarily mean that everything here is going to be simple. In fact, in the upper half of this dungeon, there are Porygon Zeds that know Discharge. And Discharge is a room-wide shot that can, well, absolutely ruin my life. But as long as we can get to the top of Temporal Tower without wasting either of our two... Oh, get rid of Screech. Agility is so good. Agility makes both your team members faster, and in this game, going faster just means you can do 2 attacks per turn, which is disgusting. And you can keep topping agility up so that you're faster and faster and faster and faster to the point where you basically just break the game. Hi, Porygon. Can you stop? Thank you. Alright, let's try and... Let's leave. I was like, let's try and, like, get some health back. And the game said no. Oh yeah, Bronzor! My boyfriend's favorite Pokemon, Bronzor and Bronzong. Out of the way. And obviously, I'm gonna pick up any seeds that... Ow. Any seeds that I find in Temporal Tower, because there is a chance that we could find some new Reviver seeds. No! I'm gonna consume an Oran Berry. Mmm, tasty. Oh god, this dungeon scares me, man. This dungeon fucking terrifies me. Because it's not like a difficult dungeon. It's just there are a lot of danger points. And it's very easy to get cocky, I guess. Ozzy, do you want to use Energy Ball? Do you feel like using Energy Ball, Ozzy? I know you can. Do you want to actually hit with Energy Ball, Ozzy? Just realized that Porygon Z's name is the only one that changes depending on the dialect. Yeah, no, that's true. Technically, when I was younger, I would call him Porygon Z, because in British English, we say Z, not Z. But I think for certain things, I like to say Z, like for example, Dragon Ball Z, because the English dub called it Z instead of Z because of the American dub, but it just makes more sense. I just think certain things sound really bad. Like, there are some people who are calling Pokemon Legends Z8 Pokemon Legends ZA, which just, to me, it doesn't sound as catchy. So that's like one point where I actually think the Americans got it right. Among other things, of course. Hyper Beam, imagine. Yeah, I'm not running through any of these corridors because I don't even want to risk it. We have to take this slowly, and we have to take this carefully. Because if we don't, then it's the end of everything. Okay, so far this is literally just a one-way corridor. Oranberry, I will take that. Having healing is nice. America had a bit of influence on Japan due to the post-World War II occupation, so they, yeah, uh-huh. No, you're completely right about that. Does Mud Slap work on these guys? Nope. The exact opposite. Ozzy, can you attack, please? Ozzy, can you attack, please? Ozzy, can you attack, please? Ozzy, please. Ozzy. Come on. That's the one good thing about getting confused in like a corridor like this, is there's only one way to go. So you can kind of control the direction you go while confused, which I really like. Like, it's such a simple thing, but it works wonders. Come on! Temporal Tower is worse than Special Episode 5. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. To be fair, though, last time I experienced Temporal Tower was when I was playing the Special Episode 0 fan hack. And they make you kind of go through Special Episode 5 all over again, just as part of the plot. And I remember Temporal Tower there being absolutely brutal. Pure Seed, Sleep Seed. I mean, I'll take the Pure Seed. Pure Seeds are great. Swap for the orange. Well, eat the orange gummy. Take the Pure Seed. Yeah, I have to kill the Porygon because otherwise the Porygon's just going to use Discharge. And if he uses Discharge, we are absolutely screwed. I was hoping for Ice Beam. Okay, whatever that Pokemon over there was, it was asleep, which is perfect for us. I'm going to quickly eat a single Oranberry. Just to get Ewan's HP back up to full. Hello! Ow! Ozzy, I would love it if you could, like, pick to attack foes more often. Because, goddamn, you really know when to fuck around and when not to. Violent Seed, I will take that. Patsy Band, I don't care. Another Patsy Band, I don't care. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize this was there. What? I don't know how long that's been there. Ah. That's embarrassing. Alright, well, I'm eating one of the Pure Seeds. That's exactly why I have them. Because that saves Ozzy's ass. Saves my ass, too. Temporal Tower 12. Alright, we're doing pretty good. I think it's the same as the Hidden Land, where I think it is 15 regular floors. But then instead of 8 extra floors, it is 10 extra floors. And they're also the most deadly floors of the entire game. So far. Oh yeah, let's just not turn in the direction of the Pokemon. Why not? Oh, that should have... Oh, God. I'm gonna get rid of you, because Ozzy's gonna attack you if I don't. The Solrock just fucking rocking up on us with the speed of 1,000 suns? No, thank you. I would rather not, quite frankly. I find Solrock and Lunatone very interesting choices for endgame dungeon material because, like, yes, they're like late game Pokemon you find in the Hoenn games. Oh, it's 13 floors, nice. But at the same time, they're kind of weak. We've climbed a long ways up. How much farther is it to the top? Take a sip of my drink while we're here. Another tremor? Whoa. That tremor was powerful. It must be getting worse. The tower must be falling apart faster. I'm not sure it's true, but if Temporal Tower regulates time like Lapras said, then if the tower collapses, our planet's paralysis will begin. So let's hustle, Ewan. Ozzy, like, learned a new word, which is let's hustle, and he has used it twice. Someone on the writing team was like, ooh, hustle is a fun word. I want to throw that one into the dictionary a little. Temporal Spire. I thought it was called Temporal Pinnacle. I guess. No, Temporal Pinnacle is the peak. Oh no. The Porygon are getting stronger. I need the Porygon to not get stronger, and I need to be careful going into every room now, because if a Porygon Z rocks up, I am screwed. Hi, Salamence. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, cariño? Ozzy, please help. Ozzy. Ozzy. Blast Seed? We don't need a Blast Seed. It's 35 damage. It's nothing. Yo, Bronzong! Bronzong! God, Porygon is just a just AI. I don't know how to feel about that. But I do like the feeling of being level 32. Ooh, a Quick Orb. Well, we can't use orbs in boss fights anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Ice Beam? Rest. It would be iconic to get Ice Beam right before facing Dialga, given Dialga is Steel Dragon, I'm pretty sure. That would be beautiful. The worst thing in the world would be running into a Monster House here. Because Monster House in Temporal Tower just feels like rubbing salt in the wound. Oh no, I'm dizzy. Oh no, Ozzy's dizzy. This is not gonna be good. Yeah, Ozzy's so dizzy that he went back onto the dizzy thing. Okay. I will not complain if this game just wants to let me get to the top. I really won't. I will be so happy with that. Because when I streamed this game years ago, I really got stuck here at the end of the game in a way that was honestly kind of traumatic. So I hope nobody blames me, but when we get to the final boss, I might hit the old quick save, little save state, just because if I die, you lose like all your items, and it makes getting back through here a living hell. Unironically, one of the worst experiences. The one big downside to Mystery Dungeon when you're stuck at a choke point in the story and there is no way to get out. Okay, Ozzy. What if I set Ozzy to go after foes? Will that change? Will he always try and attack now? Because that would be lovely. Just this once. I'm giving you permission. Okay, but you need to hit the boss, Ozzy. I'm already confused, mate. Why am I not using a blast seed? That is a good point, Billy. Hello, Moon. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Dialga's not weak to ice because of the steel typing, I think. Oh, thank fuck. Oh my god, those things I think can ruin your Reviver Seeds if you're not careful. Okay, I see 2 enemies over there. I'm not even gonna risk that one of them knows Discharge. Ewan is dipping the fuck out. One of them did. One of them was a Porygon Z. I'm okay. That's 1 Reviver Seed used. Holy fuck. I just fucking dodged a bullet there. That would have been the end of this run. That would have genuinely been the end of this run because I wouldn't have been able to get out of that room fast enough. Hi, Porygon Z. At least I can kill one of you in the privacy of this corridor. You are making life very difficult for me. I mean, realistically, I think I could just pure seed my way to the stairs, but yeah, this isn't a big flaw. Yeah, I'm gonna pure seed my way to the last staircase. There we go. Temporal Pinnacle. Time to put my voice acting on. Is this the top of Temporal Tower? Whoa! Lightning! Look at the sky, Ewan. It's incredible. Red clouds are swirling. Whoa! It happened again! This tower feels like it's going to shake apart any moment. Let's hustle, Ewan. Again, a third Let's Hustle has hit the Pentagon. Look, over there. What could this be? It has a strange, mystical feel. There's a big circular pattern. Inside are indentations that look like they've been gouged out. What is this? Huh, wait a second. The gouged out indentations. There are 5 in all. 5 slots. That means... What? 5 slots? That's it. If I set the 5 time gears into these 5 slots, then the circle goes through the square hole. We might prevent time from stopping. Okay, I'll do it. Whoa! What? It turned dark all of a sudden.
Gah. So, it's you. You seek the destruction of Temporal Tower.
What? You're wrong. We're here to prevent time from stopping.
Time? Stopping? Time. Gah.
Dialga!
You dare bring ruin to the tower?
No, that's wrong. He's going Danganronpa there. We want to prevent the tower from collapsing.
Silence! For all those who threaten Temporal Tower, I will show no mercy.
It's no use, Ewan. He's not listening to us at all. Dialga is losing control because time is breaking down. But this isn't like Primal Dialga in the future. He's not yet fully consumed by the power of darkness. There's still a chance that Dialga can be brought back to reason. There's still hope. Here he comes, Ewan. I say as I... Safe state. Don't judge me. Oh, the music. God damn it, you're already starting with Roar of Time? Seriously? Okay, I'm concerned right now that... right, because I've set Ozzy's fucking tactic to attack foes. So he's now in my way. Which basically means that if I want to hit Dialga, I have to deal with the fact that Ozzy is in the way first. Okay. I am gonna eat an Oran Berry to keep myself alive, but first things first, turn off Quick Attack, keep Giga Drain on, keep Energy Ball on. And Ozzy, I want you to fuck him up. Bro! You can't be like that. Roar of Time is not something you can just spam, my man. At least try and attack us. Alright, let me set this back up. Yeah, I have one Oran Berry, which I'm going to give to Ozzy so that his Violence Seed continues to work. Dialga can only use Roar of Time 5 times, so we can definitely take him down before that happens. Now, Ozzy, I want you to use Agility. I want you to speed us up, baby. That's alright. Ewan was always going to have to be revived. That's not a problem. We're now at a speed beyond the point of the speed limit, which is perfect for us. Now, I'm just going to leave Giga Drain on, because that way Ozzy can always heal himself, which should be the first thing that he does. With Dialga petrified... well, Ozzy has to actually be told to attack once enemies are petrified. Because for some reason, the AI in this game has it so that if a Pokemon is petrified, then, like, they can't do anything. And I don't know why that is. Come on, Ozzy, come on. Let's bully a god. Okay, but we have to hit the god in order to bully the god. There you go! Okay. Are we on our last... Yep. We're out. We are officially out of... we are officially out of... Reviver Seed. Oh, well! There you go, 191 damage. Boom. And yes, Moon, this is the final dungeon. We did it? Okay, Ewan. It's time. While Dialga is still down, I'll go put in the time gears. And I'll put my acting voice on. I've experienced this ending so many times, but I do love voice acting it. This tremor is the worst it's been. Temporal Tower must be nearing total collapse. If that were to happen, the destruction will accelerate until the planet is fully paralyzed. Whoa! I've gotta hurry. Yeah, we fucked up a god, exactly. It's an RPG after all. The floor's heaving. It's hard to put the time gears into place. Done. They're all set. Whoa! And Ozzy broke his neck. Dead. Why? I put the time gears where they're supposed to go. Why won't these tremors stop? It can't be. Was I too late? Will Temporal Tower continue to collapse? Is it too late to stop the planet's paralysis? This is... Where? Ozzy! Hey. Ewan? Where?
This is Temporal Tower.
Dialga!
You have no cause for alarm. I have regained my reason.
What?
Temporal Tower has taken heavy damage, but it has survived. Now, observe.
This is... Dialga must be showing this to us. He must be using telepathy to do so. This... It must be Tree Shroud Forest. But it's not the same. When we were in Tree Shroud Forest, time was stopped. Time is moving again. It's Treasure Town. Oh, Team Tasty. Everyone looks happy. I wonder what the other Mystery Dungeon regions were doing while the paralysis thing was happening. Because Super Mystery Dungeon canonically confirms that all 4 Mystery Dungeon games take place in the same world. So, like, all of the other settlements from the other games had to be doing something while this was going on. It's Temporal Tower. It seems to be badly damaged, but it's still standing. Temporal Tower didn't collapse. It survived.
Temporal Tower survived the crisis. Time has returned to normal here. Thus, time has resumed in places where it had stopped. Because you stopped the ruin of Temporal Tower, the planet's paralysis has been prevented. The world's peace has been restored.
Really? We did it, Ewan. We finally did it. We brought peace to the world.
Allow me to thank you. I thank you for reaching the Hidden Land. You had the courage to stand up to me even as I raged out of control, and you prevented the ruin of Temporal Tower in the nick of time. Thank you. All this I owe to you.
Dialga.
But all is not yet as it should be. It will take time. I must see to the repair of Temporal Tower. The Hidden Land too has been ravaged, but the Rainbow Stone ship should still be operable, and Lapras should be awaiting your return.
Okay. Let's go home, Ewan. Back to Treasure Town. Yeah, home. Let's go home. Time for what ruined a generation of kids and teenagers, goddamn. What's the matter, Ewan? Let's hurry. My body feels heavy. What's wrong? Why am I struggling to move? It's like my legs are weighed down. Maybe now that we changed the future, my own disappearance is drawing near. Tremors! It's settled down. I guess things are still settling back to normal. Let's go, Ewan. Oh, this music. Oh! This music makes me cry. I don't know why, it just sets me off. I think there's just something in my brain where this specific soundtrack just hurts me inside. This light. Alright. Finally. The time has finally arrived. My time with Ozzy ends now. Hey! Ewan! Huh? Ewan? What is it? What's wrong with you? And then, what gets me about this scene specifically is this is like the one scene in the game where our main character is actively speaking because the brackets are gone. And for me, as a kid, and even as an adult, that hits so hard. Sorry, Ozzy. I kept this to myself for a long time. It looks like I have to say goodbye. What? Goodbye? What do you mean? Dusknoir told me. If we changed the future, the Pokemon from the future would disappear. That's why I'm destined to disappear too. Huh? What? Why? Why? I don't understand. Thank you for everything. I'm going to disappear from here now, but Ozzy, I'll never forget you. Wait a second. I only made it this far because you were with me, Ewan. Don't you understand? You made me strong, Ewan. If you go, Ewan, I don't know what I would... No, Ozzy, you have to be strong on your own. You have to live. You have to go home. Tell everyone about what happened here, so that nothing like this happens ever again. Ewan. The light is getting brighter. Don't! Ewan! Don't go. Thank you for everything, Ozzy. I'm glad we got to train together at the guild. I'm glad we got to go on adventures together. I'm glad I got to know you, Ozzy. Wait, Ewan! I'm sorry. I'm so lucky that you were my friend. I feel the same, Ewan. To me, Ewan, you're more important than anything. Yes. I feel the same way. Ozzy, even after I disappear from here, I will never forget you. Ewan? 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 What? So sad. It's genuinely so sad. And also, how is that not gay as fuck? I'm sorry. Fucking bury your gays. It's so gay. If the straights can watch this, and the straights can fucking have their, like, heterosexual couple, and be like, oh my god, they're couple goals, the gays can have it too. Ugh. When your gay lover just disappear. Billy can finally rest his voice for a few days now. My time has come to an end. Farewell, Ozzy. I'll always... Wah. But I really like what this does for Ozzy's character because it genuinely forces him to be independent and to show that he can actually do it. Because, like, it could be very easy for this character to just curl up and not leave and let the grief consume him. But he's walking. I have to live. I have to get home alive. Get home and tell everyone about what happened. Because it's Ewan's last wish. Straight man here can confirm this is gay as fuck, 10 out of 10. Exactly. There's the Rainbow Stone ship. I even like that little kind of like hesitation with his sprite where he's kind of like stumbles a little bit to get to it. And he falls over. They didn't have to include that, but they did. Temporal Tower is getting farther and farther away. And Ewan, I'm getting farther away from Ewan. Oh, Ewan. Wah. This poor baby. Somebody give him a hug. Fuck me. And so, Ewan and Ozzy finally succeeded in their mission and saved the world from disaster. Ozzy departed from Temporal Tower, traveled across the ravaged Hidden Land, rode Lapras across the sea, and safely returned to Treasure Town. Yeah, specifically for the first two Mystery Dungeon games, the endings do a lot of like silent cutscenes, and then the 3DS games decide to put you through everything. Upon returning to the guild, Ozzy told everyone about the adventure, about what happened in the Hidden Land, about what took place in Temporal Tower, about Grovyle, and about Ewan. Of course, Ozzy also spoke how the destruction of time was stopped, and how the world was restored to peace. It's also kind of like, because Grovyle and Ewan were erased from history, Ozzy being able to tell this story is the only way for people to know that they even existed, which I think is very heavy for a kid's game. Told the story to as many Pokemon as possible. It was a story that had to be told. It was a story of hope for world peace. He didn't have to include the part where we got beat up by Atropius, but he included it anyway. It was a story of hope for future peace. So, months passed. Treasure Town returned to its cheerful routines, the scars from the planet's injuries slowly healed, and life gradually returned to normal. Huh? Howdy, Ozzy. Going out? Yes, out for a walk. Sounds nice, yup. It'll be dinner time soon, though. You don't want to be late for that. Okay, understood. I think the ending that made me cry the most, though, is still Gates to Infinity, because that one made me cry as an adult. This one, it can get me to tear up, but not to fully cry anymore. But the Gates to Infinity one is fucking heartbreaking. Oh wow, this is beautiful. I haven't seen this for a long time. It's as beautiful as I remember. I've just been too busy to come and see it. But I've missed this fantastic sight. I wonder when it was when I last saw this. The last time was... Oh. The last time I saw this, it was when I met Ewan. The view was like this that time too. The Krabby blowing all those bubbles along the beach. I noticed someone right here. Ewan was unconscious. That was when that was when our adventure began. This music as well also gets me. Alright, I'm gonna voice these flashbacks because it's meant to be for emotional weight. Would you be willing to form an exploration team with me? I'm convinced that I can form an effective exploration team with you, Ewan. So will you, please? Oh, my stomach growled. Your stomach growled too, Ewan. We must have worked up a big appetite. We were so focused on rescuing Azuriel that I didn't notice at all. But now I'm even hungrier. Come on, let's go get dinner, Ewan. I'm putting my faith in you, Ewan. Yes, I totally believe in you, Ewan. It made me realize I made the right decision in joining an exploration team. One day, I'm sure I'll solve the secret of my relic fragment. That's the dream I have. If it ever came true, I'd surely faint from sheer happiness. This is scary. But we need to be brave. And I need to face up to this. There's no giving up now, Ewan. Are you taking in this view, Ewan? This is so magical. Hey! There's a break in the rope! Now, attack! Go! Yeah, that's one of his favorite memories. Ewan, thank you. You tried to pick me up because I was feeling down. Let's always do our best, Ewan. By the way, if we were still doing the drinking game where you drink every time the partner says the protagonist's name, you're so fucking dead right now. So let's go for it. Let's jump into that quicksand pit, Ewan. Let's go, Ewan. Onward to Azelf's Lake. Ewan, we have to get back. Back to our own world. Hey, Ewan. We have to do this. For Groval's sake. Let's go to Temporal Tower. I remember it all so fondly. All those memories of my time with Ewan. Memories of Ewan. But now, Ewan is gone. And Ewan isn't here anymore. I really like the way that they do this. Because, and I'm gonna explain this while Bidoof waiting to comfort Ozzy. I really like the way they handle this because the implication is that Ozzy has been keeping it together for months. He's been holding all of this in because Ewan told him he had to keep living. And like, he had some crying on his way back from Temporal Tower, but you don't see him fully break down. You don't see the waterworks fully flow. He still carries on, and he tells that story, and months go by, and you think that the cycle of grief is done. You feel like you're better, that you can handle day-to-day life, that you're completely okay, and then something will just remind you of what you've lost. It could be the tiniest little thing, and it can just cause the floodgates to open. It can cause everything to come rushing back. And if you've ever dealt with loss or grief in your life, if you've ever lost a pet or a loved one or something of that distinction, I think that this is very accurate to how that can feel sometimes, especially for people who try to hold in their grief. And I just really like the way they showcase it here. I think it's actually quite beautiful. Oh, Ozzy! You've been gone so long, I took to worrying about you. What's the matter? Bidoof! Bidoof! I can't do that type of voice acting. I'm not good enough. Oh, what's all the matter? And then they have the fucking nerve to make this the credit sequence. Pain is like a tide, ebbs and flows. Exactly. Exactly. My therapist is in Italy, unfortunately. What? Ugh, such a good game. Now, obviously, you might be thinking, like, how do you continue playing the game after this? What do you do? Because one of your protagonists is dead, and the other protagonist is depressed. You can't possibly continue a game like this. Well, if I just... speed things up by 4, we'll have to wait a little while for everything to kind of go down. But there is a post-credits scene, as there always is in every Mystery Dungeon game, and there is an expansive post-game to this title, including genuine, like, more story stuff that reveals why the events of the main game even happened. I don't know if this emulator, I'm sorry, this Nintendo DS actually has like a speed up thing that speeds up beyond this, so we're gonna have to just deal with this for a second. JJ Moon, all the post-game content is just Ozzy in bed, so true. Ozzy in bed eating ice cream. Never finished the post-game as a kid? Ooh. I'm a bit mixed on the post-game because a lot of it is just sort of like... It's Monster of the Week. It's sort of like... Each arc is very self-contained. And I would say the only two that I actually think are remotely, like, interesting are the Manaphy arc and the final arc, because the final arc is all about the actual plot. I'm sorry, I don't like the Sky Peak arc. I don't really care much for the Team Charm arc. The Guild graduation arc is fun, and I wouldn't mind doing the post-game at some point, but obviously ZA takes full precedent. But I would love to at least show the final arc of this game, just to kind of show you that, like, if you think this game, like, got even remotely dark in the main story, oh my god, it gets so much worse.
Ozzy, when you left here, when you bid farewell to this place from the Rainbow Stone Ship, your sorrow, I felt its intensity even here. And if that is how you feel even now, and if Ewan were to share those feelings, I will grant your wish.
Also, excuse me, Dialga, didn't you say you were gonna, like, fix your fucking tower, mate? It's been months and your tower is still a fucking wreck. Clean your goddamn room, Dialga.
The world needs you both. That is why I will trust you with a gift. I leave to you the future.
Dialga is a shipper confirmed. Oh, completely.
This is my thanks. Please accept it.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's be real. Someone gets erased from time, who do you go to for help? The god of time. There he is. Obviously, like, they just do sprites. They don't really, like, give you, like, dialogue here. But I fully canonically, like, am like, no, they kissed. No, they kissed there. The game will never show it, but they kissed. 100%. They are no longer platonic life partners, they are now romantic life partners, and I will be taking no further questions. Alright. Still only 4 special episodes, we still don't have the 5th one. I don't remember when the 5th one even unlocks. But, that is the end of the main story. If you go on to continue, though, you'll notice that all of these little icons that are kind of, like, based around the story only go up to half of the continue board, because basically the post game is like 70% more video game, which I just find incredibly funny. But it's something that the first two Mystery Dungeon games did really well. And then the 3DS games, they had post games, more so Super Mystery Dungeon, where the post game was just recruiting every Pokemon. But like, this game and the first game were really good at making story-focused post games. Whereas in the 3DS games, the trope of like, oh, the hero has to come back to the game ends up being part of the post game, which I kind of prefer. So yeah, let's see what happens if we press continue, because I've got an hour. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not going to stream for much longer because I kind of just really wanted to finish the game today, and my throat, obviously, it's feeling better, but I do want to just rest it for a bit longer because of Legend ZA coming next week. So I'm probably just going to get through this cutscene, and then I'm probably going to call it there for tonight, because also my partner's coming home soon. But I will be streaming Legend ZA either on Wednesday or Thursday, so you won't have to wait for too long. And also, on Monday, I will have Silksong Bosses Part 2 out. I promise. It is in the editing process. I have a new version of Premiere Pro that I've been editing with, just to make sure. So, as a result of Ewan and Ozzy's heroic actions, the destruction of time was stopped, and peace returned to the world of Pokémon. Of course, not everything returned to normal right away. Some places remained where time was still out of control. But overall, things were becoming better everywhere. As for Ewan and Ozzy, they returned to Wigglytuff's guild, and fell back into their daily routine of vigorous training. One morning, though, several months later... What? Graduation? That's right. Graduation from the guild. If you graduate, you can leave the guild. You'll be rid of the harsh daily training program, too. Of course, that all depends on your passing the graduation exam.
Hey, Chatot! Hey, we've been around a lot longer than those two. Why do you and an Aussie get to take the graduation exam before we do?
They've already proven themselves to be worthy many times over. They fucking saved the world. Corfish, what have you done? You've spoken 3 times in every cutscene. Exactly, they saved the world. They're also my new children. I've basically adopted them. Honestly, like, Chatot kind of does become their father. Honest to God. He basically adopted them, and I love it. It's only natural they've earned the right to be tested. And that's how it goes. We will soon conduct the graduation exam. I expect you to be prepared for it. Loudred took the graduation exam last year.
And promptly failed, hey.
Get lost.
So, what do we have to do for this graduation exam?
I want you to explore the depths of a wood named Mystifying Forest. You should find a place called Luminous Spring there.
Luminous Spring?
Yup. It was where Pokemon once went to evolve. But maybe because of the time troubles we had, no sunlight shines on the spring now. Now nothing can evolve there.
We want you to travel to Luminous Spring and return with its treasure. If you can bring that treasure back to the guild, you pass the exam. You will then be recognized as a fully trained exploration team and graduate from the guild with full honors.
Okay, we have to bring back the treasure.
Let's do this, Ewan.
But you have to watch out for one thing. There you'll find a frighteningly strong enemy. The Grand Master of all things bad lives there.
The Grand Master of all things bad?
Yup. The Grand Master is terribly wicked. It's a horrifying presence that no one would ever want to meet. So, good luck with that.
What? Huh? That will do for the morning briefing. All right, everyone, let's get down to work. Haha. What do we do, Ewan? The Grand Master of all things bad? Hey, Loudred. Loudred, you took the graduation exam last year, didn't you? There's something we'd like to know. Can you tell us what the Grand Master of all things bad was like?
I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. It's the guild rule. I can't talk about it. But I will tell you this. You're in for a dreadful, terrifying time. What I went through, even now, when I let myself remember it.
Loudred didn't tell us anything useful. We'll just have to do our best to graduate on our own. Let's go to Treasure Town and get ready.
Okay. They're gonna put you in a saw trap. Oh my god, no, totally. Alrighty. Well, with that, I am gonna end off for today. I know it's an hour early, but as said, I kind of just want to rest my voice a little bit longer this week so that it is in peak condition next week for the ZA streams, because I will be streaming that a lot more often. But thank you everyone for coming and watching me play my favorite video game of all time. I will come back to this game to continue streams of it at some point over the coming months, because I would like to stream the post-game, and specifically, when we unlock it, I would like to stream Special Episode 5, because that one features Grovyle and Dusknoir after they go back into the future, and it's basically, it continues their story after we see them go in the main campaign, and I think that is actually genuinely some of the most interesting shit that this series has ever done. However, for now, I'm gonna leave it there. So, my next stream will probably be on Wednesday or Thursday for Legends ZA, which will be what I will stream until I have beaten that game, at which point we will figure out what I play after when I get there. I'm thinking Ghost of Yotei. In November, I really want to play Constance, which is a Metroidvania that was somewhat inspired by Hollow Knight, and I found it while waiting for Silksong, and it's releasing next November, so I'm probably going to play that. We've got Metroid Prime 4, which I definitely am going to be playing in December, so we got a lot of good stuff. So, you know, the schedule's going to be quite packed, quite frankly. Excuse me. Special Episode 5 is after the graduation test. Perfect, I will remember that. Anyway, thank you everyone for chilling. JJ Moon, Ash Gray, Moon the Wizard Cat, Zoe Lindwall, Arkham Legion, anyone else. I just hope that this stream introduced you to a video game that maybe it's a little bit childish. The dialogue maybe isn't the most well written at times, but that it can definitely make you feel things when they try. And I hope you can see now why an entire generation of furries and Pokemon fans really got invested in the characters in this game. So, I'll see you guys next time. Tune in on Monday for my Silksong video, and go and watch my Staircases Soulsborne video I posted on Friday, because it's good, and I had fun with it. And I'll see you next time. Adios.